Mindset, the new psychology of success. The core lessons on growth, resilience, and lifelong learning. Success is often viewed as the result of talent, intelligence, or natural ability. We admire gifted athletes, brilliant entrepreneurs, accomplished artists, and exceptional leaders, assuming they were simply born different. When we compare ourselves to them, it's easy to believe that our own potential is limited by the abilities we were given at birth. But what if success depends less on what you're born with and more on what you believe about your ability to grow? In Mindset, the new psychology of success, Dweck introduces one of the most influential ideas in modern psychology: the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. She explains that our beliefs about intelligence, talent, and potential profoundly shape the way we approach challenges, respond to failure, build relationships, and achieve success. Rather than focusing on becoming naturally gifted, Dweck encourages us to become lifelong learners. She shows that people who embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and view effort as a path to mastery consistently achieve more than those who rely solely on natural talent. This summary explores the book's core principles and practical lessons that can help anyone develop resilience, unlock greater potential, and create lasting success through the power of a growth mindset. Your mindset shapes your life. Every person carries hidden beliefs about themselves. Some believe, my abilities are fixed. Others believe, my abilities can improve. This single difference influences nearly every area of life: how we respond to failure, how we approach learning, how we handle criticism, how ambitious our goals become. Dweck argues that success begins long before achievement. It begins with the beliefs we hold about our own potential. Change your mindset, and you begin changing your future. People with a fixed mindset believe intelligence and talent are permanent. You either have ability or you don't. Because of this belief, they constantly try to prove themselves. They avoid difficult challenges, they fear making mistakes, they dislike criticism. Failure feels personal. Every setback appears to confirm their limitations. Instead of asking, what can I learn? They ask, what does this say about me? This mindset quietly limits growth because protecting the ego becomes more important than improving skills. A growth mindset begins with a different belief. Abilities are not fixed. They develop through learning, practice, and persistence. People with this mindset understand that effort strengthens ability. Challenges become opportunities. Mistakes become teachers. Feedback becomes valuable. Success becomes a journey instead of a destination. Growth-minded individuals do not assume they know everything. They remain curious, open, committed to continual improvement. Talent alone is never enough. Society often celebrates natural talent, gifted students, gifted musicians, gifted athletes. Dweck reminds us that talent creates opportunity, but sustained effort creates excellence. History is filled with highly talented individuals who never fulfilled their potential because they stopped learning. Meanwhile, countless ordinary people achieved extraordinary success through persistence. Effort unlocks potential. Talent without effort eventually reaches its limits. Failure is feedback. Many people fear failure because they believe it defines them. A failed exam, a rejected application, a lost client, a business setback. The fixed mindset interprets failure as proof of inability. The growth mindset asks, what can I improve? Failure becomes information, not identity. Every mistake contains valuable lessons. People who continue learning eventually outperform those who spend their lives avoiding failure. Challenges make you stronger. Growth requires discomfort. Learning a language feels difficult. Building a business feels uncertain. Developing leadership feels uncomfortable. People with a fixed mindset avoid these experiences. People with a growth mindset expect them. They understand that every meaningful achievement requires temporary struggle. Comfort rarely creates growth. Challenges expand our capabilities. The obstacle often becomes the opportunity. Praise the process, not the person. One of Dweck's most influential ideas concerns praise. Telling children, "You're so smart," may seem encouraging, but it teaches them to protect that identity. Instead, praise effort, persistence, strategy, improvement, creative thinking. This reinforces the belief that success comes from actions rather than fixed ability. The same principle applies to adults. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Growth deserves recognition. Effort is the path to mastery. Some people believe effort signals weakness. If I were truly talented, this would be easy. Dweck challenges this belief. Effort is how ability grows. Every expert once struggled. Every master once practiced. Every successful person once made beginner mistakes. Hard work is not evidence of limited ability. It is evidence of development. Mastery belongs to those willing to keep improving. Learn to love learning. People with growth mindsets enjoy learning for its own sake, not merely for grades, awards, promotions, or recognition. Curiosity becomes a lifelong habit. Learning expands opportunities, improves decision-making, builds confidence, keeps the mind adaptable. Knowledge compounds over time. Those who never stop learning never stop growing. Criticism can become a gift. Most people instinctively defend themselves when criticized. The growth mindset pauses first. Is there something useful here? Even imperfect feedback may contain valuable insight. Constructive criticism reveals blind spots. It highlights opportunities for improvement. Rejecting all criticism limits progress. Welcoming thoughtful feedback accelerates growth. Our greatest improvements often begin with uncomfortable conversations. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison often creates insecurity. Someone always appears more successful, more talented, more experienced. Dweck encourages a different comparison. Compare yourself to yesterday. Have you learned, improved, become more patient, more disciplined? Personal growth is a far healthier measure than constant competition. Your journey belongs to you. Success inspires instead of threatens. People with fixed mindsets often feel threatened by other people's success. It makes them feel smaller. Growth-minded people respond differently. They become inspired. If they can achieve this, what can I learn from them? Another person's success becomes evidence that improvement is possible. Admiration replaces jealousy. Learning replaces comparison. Relationships need growth too. Mindsets influence relationships. Fixed mindsets expect perfect compatibility. Growth mindsets expect continual learning. Healthy relationships require communication, patience, forgiveness, adaptation. People grow together by working through difficulties instead of assuming every conflict signals failure. Love strengthens through effort just as skills do. Relationships flourish when both people remain willing to grow. Leadership creates growth in others. Great leaders develop people, not just results. Leaders with growth mindsets encourage learning, reward effort, support experimentation, accept honest mistakes, create environments where improvement feels safe. Fear-based leadership limits innovation. Growth-focused leadership unlocks potential. The best leaders believe people can become more capable than they currently appear. Replace "I can't" with "not yet." One simple word transforms thinking. Yet, "I can't solve this" becomes "I can't solve this yet." "I don't understand" becomes "I don't understand yet." This small change reminds us that ability is developing. Learning is ongoing. The future remains open. The word "yet" keeps possibility alive. Develop daily growth habits. Growth does not happen accidentally. Read regularly. Practice intentionally. Seek feedback. Reflect on mistakes. Try new experiences. Challenge comfortable routines. Small daily improvements gradually reshape ability. Progress compounds over months and years. Consistency creates transformation. Never stop evolving. The greatest danger is believing we have finished growing. Technology changes. Industries evolve. Knowledge expands. Successful people remain students throughout life. They remain humble enough to learn, confident enough to improve, curious enough to adapt. Growth has no finish line. The willingness to evolve becomes one of life's greatest advantages. Success is about becoming. The book ultimately shifts our definition of success. Success is not proving that we are talented. It is becoming more capable than we were yesterday. It is embracing challenges, learning continuously, recovering from setbacks, helping others grow. Character develops alongside skill. Every effort invested in learning shapes not only our achievements, but also the person we become. Final thoughts. Mindset. The new psychology of success offers a powerful reminder. Dweck shows that success is not determined by talent alone. It is shaped by our willingness to learn, embrace challenges, accept feedback, and persist through failure. The book encourages us to replace the fear of looking incapable with the excitement of becoming more capable. By adopting a growth mindset, we begin to see mistakes as lessons, effort as an investment, and obstacles as opportunities for development. This shift transforms not only our careers and education, but also our relationships, leadership, and personal fulfillment. The central message is both simple and life-changing. Your potential is not fixed. Every skill can be strengthened. Every setback can become a lesson, and every challenge can become a stepping stone toward greater achievement. The person you become tomorrow depends largely on the mindset you choose today. In the end, mindset teaches that lasting success is not about proving your intelligence, it is about continuously expanding it. When you embrace lifelong learning, remain open to growth, and refuse to let failure define you, you unlock possibilities far greater than natural talent alone could ever provide.